As I previously mentioned, if you don't like DIY, don't have a motorhome, I noticed this morning that there was water on the drive underneath the motorhome. Not the amount that you can see there now. I've drained the tank out, but it looks like I've developed a leak on the outlet of my fresh water tank. I'm going away shortly for a few days, so I thought I'd have a look what's involved in repairing it. I'll show the viewers, my 33 viewers. So let's see what's occurring. So if you can just see a droplet of water there. I mean, I've drained the tank out now, but there was a small puddle under the motorhome. So this is the freshwater outlet pipe. So it doesn't look too big a job. I think there's a couple of screws here to take out and a plug to disconnect there. Split the insulation off here, undo these two cable ties, and hopefully I can unscrew that pipe, touch wood, without any breakages, and reseal it. Okay. Yeah, so if you're retired, motorhomes are a great thing, not for holidaying in, but they keep you busy with all the repairs you have to do. So it looks like there's two little pins there. Right socket, I think they look about 8 mil. This pipe off. Now this is glued into the tank here, so I'll have to re-glue that. Well, it's glued into a fitting, and the fitting is screwed into the tank. So I'm going to unscrew the fitting, reseal that, and I'll glue that. So the water at the tank's just draining out. So I'm going to unscrew that fitting. I think that is threaded into the tank. I'm going to reseal that with a bit of potable water Boss White, or maybe thread tape, and I will have to glue that back in. What I'll probably do is cut some of this out, because it's going to be pretty boring for a viewer watching an hour-long video while I fix this water leak. What I will say is it's definitely a summer job, because my back's all wet. Right, let me see if this will unscrew out the tank. Touch wood. I made just before we go away. Yes, good. It's coming out. So there's the fitting that goes into the tank. I think I'll put Boss White and some thread tape on it. Yeah, so the fitting looks okay, the thread looks okay. Okay, so that's a fitting that I've got to screw back into the motorhome tank. I'll give it a little wipe out. You can hold the wipe out. Okay. Right. This is much more fun than going out for a pint in the sun somewhere. Or out for a coffee. I'd much rather be lying underneath the motorhome, repairing a water leak with a wet back. Now I'm using potable water pipe jointing compound. Potable, for anybody who doesn't know, means it is drinking water. If this leaks again, I'll install some food safe silicone non-toxic sealant on this thready part. It'll be more flexible than the Boss White. Clockwise with this, so that as you screw it in, it doesn't come undone. So I've just increased the speed of this clip so I don't lose any of my 33 subscribers. I can't afford to lose any of you at the moment. Hope you're enjoying the video. Thank you. So that's the Boss fitted back in with the new Boss White and thread tape on it, and I've got to glue the valve with the short length of pipe into that. Right, put a couple of cable ties around that to hold that insulation together. Face the cut off joints up banks so as I don't catch myself on them. Right, screw that in, push that in. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Right, that's gone in nice. It was a good tight fit. I shall connect the electrics back. That just pushes in. I'll probably put a cable tie around that. Put the 2 pins back in the bracket. These 2 pins are a little bit rusty. I might put a bit of copper slip on them in case I have to pull them out again in a few years' time. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of copper slip on the 2 pins that hold the bracket on. And this copper slip's gone off a bit. There you can see the valve's back on. Oh, nearly left my socket there then. Screwed on. Insulation's on the valve. I'll put the insulation on the pipe in a minute. I've sealed that joint up there where it was leaking, and I'll test it tomorrow with water. Just for information, should anybody else have a leaking water valve on a Swift Motorhome or similar, there's a quick look at the tools that I've used to do the job. Small socket set, snips, pipe grips, some copper slip cable ties, Boss White tape, and some potable jointing compound. Something to lie on, unless everywhere's bone dry where you are. But I've done that job in about 30 minutes. It wasn't too bad, to be honest. A lot more convenient than taking it to motorhome dealers to get done. I think these small niggly little jobs just can't go the dealer for every single little niggle, or you'd never have your motorhome on your drive. As you can see, all the insulation's fitted there now, and I will try it with water again tomorrow. I'm 99% sure that will be a good fix. Hello, yes, so it's the day after. I've had the tank full for about 3 hours now, and that joint is watertight, doesn't seem to be leaking. I think with hindsight, the only thing I would have done different on this job is you can get non-toxic food safe silicone sealant, and I think I would have put that on the boss with the threads on and the pipe. It would have been a more flexible joint, whereas the Bosch White material can harden with time. So I think if it leaks again, I'll use food safe silicone sealant to do the job. And these things can seem like a pain on motorhomes, but when the weather's like this, you're in a lovely spot somewhere with a sea view and a cold beer in your hand, that's when you enjoy it. Okay, the next video I'm going to do is on the Memo van swing. I'm loading the bikes up in a couple of days, and I'll get the bike rack on and I'll do a demonstration of the van swing I've got fitted to the back of this van for carry the bikes. Okay, thanks for watching, bye.